In this video, we're going to learn a little bit about condition blocks. Now, condition blocks are meant to be here so that we can decide to do something in our workflow. So when you have to decide whether you want one option or another option, you use a condition block. So in this example that I have set up here, what I've done is I've set a variable, and that variable is a Boolean. So what I've done is I've created a variable that I'm using. It's a workflow local variable called condition. And so far I've set it to true. And then in the condition block, I have a branch here that looks at the condition. You can see it's set to workflow local condition. And if it equals true, then it'll do whatever I execute, whatever I've pulled into this block here, which I have a little piece of Python code that all it does is print true. If the condition branch here equals false, then I have another piece of Python that just prints false. So very simple. It's going to go down this workflow. It's going to look at the condition block. And if it's true, it's going to go print this Python. And if it's false, then it's going to go print this Python. So let's try it out and see what happens. So I'm going to run it. We know it's set to true right now. And you'll see that it goes down this workflow. And you can actually see which piece executed right here. And if I click on that piece, you'll see that the response body here is true. That indicates that it took this path. You can see that it's green outlined over here, and it actually executed over here. You don't see the step over here because it didn't execute there. But let's change it over here. So let's switch the variable, and this time let's make it false. So now it's set to false, and we're going to run it again. And what we'll see is that the path takes a different path now. So now the path took the false path over here, and you'll see that it says the set variable was set to false, and the execute Python script actually printed false. You can see the response body is false. And over here, you'll see, again, the response body is false. So very easily, we've created a condition that actually looks for something and then executes the code within that block. And that's all there is to it. So that's it for condition blocks. It's a very quick run through, but it is extremely powerful, and you'll see yourself using it in a lot of your workflows.